Hey. Get money all day, get money all night. Sip my drink, ho, let's get right. Getting paid, I'm getting paid. Roll one up, let's catch this flight. I'm getting paid.
Hey, this your boy Tight. But you tuning in with Ray's podcast. Kicking my boy Ray. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Hey, yo. We back at it again. You know, it's your boy Ray. Ray from Ray's podcast, man. So grateful and thankful to be alive today. Thank y'all for rocking with your boy one more time. We got a great episode planned out for you. A little special episode we got planned out for you, but I'll dive into that here momentarily. Real quick, I need you to pause this video, stop, click that button below, like, subscribe, follow. Make sure you're following all things Ray's podcast. Get them alerts when we drop something new on you. Cool, you know what I'm saying? This year, 2025, we're celebrating 5 years of Ray's podcast all year. Bring you some amazing new guests and bringing back some of my favorite guests of all time on the show. So please stay tapped in, all right? So I don't know if you listen to this show or watch the show all the time. Before I start this episode, it's got to start off on the right foot, all right? You know, some people be going through some bad situations. This is your time to get that reset, all right? So just in case nobody told you today, I just want you to know that you're beautiful, you're loved, you're needed. Hey, you're alive for a reason. Hey, you're stronger than you think. Whatever it is you're going through right now, you're going to get through this. See, here on this show, my show, Ray's podcast, I am glad that you're alive, and most importantly, don't give up. You know what I mean? Tough situations are always going to arise. It's how you handle those situations is going to make you better and stronger, all right? Because remember, you can do what you say you can do, and you are who you say you are. Believe in it. Bet. Cool. I got to introduce my special co-host before we introduce our guest today. Y'all done seen him before. We used to do these little shows called Crosstalk. First off, let's introduce my guy to my right. The boy go by AOC on the gram and everything. Attack on Cowboys. Shout out to my boy Attack on the AOC in the building right now. What up, bro?
Hey man, I'm glad to be here. Yeah, give me a round of applause, man. What y'all doing on the couch? Y'all over here quiet? What the hell going on, man? I'm glad to be here with y'all today, Ray. I'm glad to be here with my brother, Law Nation Sports. All right, that's enough. That's enough. I'm glad. No, that was too much.
I was going to introduce
that was too much. I'm glad to be here with my guys, Terrence Parsons and Tad Prescott.
Man, let me get the introduction.
This was my intro, right?
I got to introduce you.
You got.
How you doing the intro before the intro?
Okay,
do the intro before the intro.
Go ahead, do the rest of it.
Can I speak?
I was doing my intro, dog.
You're right. My bad.
Yeah. Now it's Law's turn. He could do all the extra stuff he want to do too now.
Get that leaf out your face.
You put it there, dog.
Wait, pause.
All right. It's going off the rails quick.
Off the rails.
Quick. And our other special co-host in the building, you see him on, all things Law Nation. Shout out to Guy Law Nation in the building right now, all right?
Appreciate y'all, man.
Well,
Come on with it. Remember.
There we go. All right.
Yeah.
So real quick, I got to pay some bills before I introduce our main guest here. Hey, so if you're trying to book that vacation,
Come on with it.
I need you to hit up my family at Lit Vacations. That's LITT Vacations. Man, they're going to get you taken care of from your excursions, from your transfers to and from the airport. You're trying to do that destination wedding.
Come on with it.
That homie kickback trip.
Yeah.
Bachelorette party. Whatever it is you're trying to do, hit up my guy Austin with Lit Vacations. That's LITT Vacations. Tell him Ray from Ray's podcast sent you.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so let's look into this. We got a lot of stuff we're going to dive into today.
A lot.
Most importantly, man, I want to introduce to... God damn.
My bad, bro. Okay, back up. You're right. You're so right, Ray. You're so right. I'm just trying to make sure the boys getting their love, man. That's it.
Come on, I want to introduce two of the hosts of the Unwanted Opinion podcast. Give it up for our guy, TP, Terrence Parsons, and TP, Tad Prescott.
Appreciate that.
What's up with y'all, boys?
TP too.
What's up with y'all, boys? How y'all doing?
Good, man. Chilling. Thank you for having us.
No, thank y'all for taking time out of y'all day to pull up here. Today's been a day. We had the Zach Martin retirement ceremony.
Yeah, man.
But, we'll talk all about this stuff back half. The front half is, man, we want people to get to know y'all. We're going to talk Unwanted Opinion, and we're going to see what it do, right?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So let's each one of y'all individually tell the people about y'all for the people who don't know y'all.
You want to go?
Yeah, I go. Brother Michael Parsons, new to podcasting, new to content creating. Really got into it because my Twitter followers told me I should really start it. And teamed up with Capers, and Capers teamed up with Tad, and then we all got together and we started a podcast. We got good content coming, man. We're going to get on the grind. Tune in because we definitely got some good things coming.
Yeah, and I'm Tad Prescott, and brother Dak Prescott. Most of y'all should know me if you don't. Like I said, used to be big on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it now, Instagram. You know, I've been quiet for a little bit, but that don't mean that my opinions have stopped. You know, so yeah, got with Capers. You know, he told me he and TP were into doing something with me. I was like, good, you know, and I actually reached out to them, you know, saw what they were doing, loved the content they were putting out, and asked if I could be a part of it. And they agreed, asked what we should call it. I said, you know, Unwanted Opinion. You know, nobody seems to care. You know, at least on X, they tell us they don't give a damn what we got to say when we put it out there. But, but they all under it asking us how we feel about stuff. So,
Exactly.
That's where the name came from. And like I said, man, we do that with our guy King Capers, you know. So, yeah, man, check us out. Unwanted Opinion.
Unwanted.
Yeah, make sure y'all follow that. Y'all tap in with these guys. They're doing some amazing things. You know, a bunch of news going to be dropping, you know, in the next coming week or so. You know, as we ramp up to the draft, star free agency, all that stuff that's already going on. We're already seeing trades and stuff going down.
Right. People
requesting trades. Like I said, we tap into that later. The Cowboys did something unprecedented, you know, already.
Come on with it. Come on with it.
We're going to talk about that back half, but it's about these guys right now and getting these people tuned in to Unwanted Opinion, all right? So both you guys are brothers of superstar athletes. How do y'all deal with the criticisms of your brothers?
X, yeah, you know, yeah, I used to Twitter and X used to be a big one for me, you know. Like I said, man, my mom, you know, she used to give the quarterback when I played hell, like he used to stay on his ass and everything. And then so when Dak became that guy, she had taken everything back, like, you know, and she used to tell me all the time. It was really her that like got me to like calm my nerves down. She's like, baby, you know, they gonna talk. They have opinions. Everybody has an opinion.
Yeah.
She's like, you know, as long as they talking football, keep it football. And that's how I am on Twitter. You know, we can say whatever you want, you know, as long as we keep it football. And so that's how I am. You know, as long as you don't call out his person or his character or whatever, I won't go too crazy on you. You know, if we talking football, we can talk football.
That's the problem, though.
Yeah.
With Dak Prescott, it's never about football.
It's never about football.
It's never about the field, man.
Yeah.
And that's part of why Attack on Cowboys became a thing, because originally it was a Dak Attack show. Yeah. The reason I changed it was because I was like, all right, I'm about to be dragging people through the mud. I don't want that to be attached to his name, right? I don't want him to be liable for any of that, right?
Correct.
Hey, man, y'all be dealing with some serious stuff, man.
Like some of my biggest ones are Cowboy fans.
Yes, and that's the problem.
That's the problem.
That's the problem, Law.
Thing about it, yo.
So, and that's why, like I said, when I was big on, I used to say, you know, I'd make it specific when I say you so-called Cowboy fans. You know,
correct.
I never spoke to all Cowboy fans. You know, I never spoke bad about the organization. I've never spoken bad about the organization. You know, so that's when I actually enjoyed it. You know, when they would try to pick, you know, little stuff here, stuff here, and try to retwist my words. It's like. You can try to make your own narrative, but, man, my words are in black and white. You can read it.
One of the things that I kind of look at Dak Prescott with is when people try to assassinate his character.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. But let me know how you felt when old boy went on national TV and called him ass.
Who did that?
He talking about, no, that's not his name. That's not his name, y'all. Oh, get his name right. Nope, that's not his name.
What's his name?
Sea Turtle McCoy. Sea Turtle McCoy. That's his name, bro.
You know, I didn't see that so much as a character attack. Again, man, that man played in the league. He earned his stripes. You know, if he's talking football,
right?
You know, so he could say ass or whatever. You know, he's a 2-time Super Bowl champion. I don't recall him having any stats in either of those seasons that he won those Super Bowls. But you know, you can't take those rings from him. So you know, like I said, man, he kept it football. As long as you keep it football, it is what it is. Like I said, man, everybody's going to have their opinion. He's a former Eagle, so I wouldn't expect anything other than it.
Okay.
How did he get a job? I wonder how some of these sports reporters, I don't understand how some of these former players, some of their opinions, I'm like, bro, you played in the league. How do you have these opinions?
How do you perpetuate that hate?
Right.
Like when you know what it's like to receive that and you're on the other end. And when
of
you are currently playing, you hated it. None of those guys were like, oh, yeah, it's cool. Go ahead and drag me. Create a perception about me that's not true. But it's like as soon as you have a chance to put the shoe on the other foot, you do it without a question, man. And they ain't even got strings on their shoe. They got Velcro straps. They put that shoe on quick as hell.
Yes, indeed, man. TP, what you got, man? What you got, man? How you handle the criticism? Because yours is still going real hard over there
boy.
with number 11.
And you be adding to it, too.
He be-
He be adding to it.
I believe didn't your brother say the opinions of Terrence Parsons Jr.
Yeah,
I like to make a public announcement.
Yeah, and that's facts, man.
Yeah, and
They're
I was
our
like-
opinions.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And people try to make it seem like, you know, my brother were mad at me. No, he was stating the obvious. You know, what I say should never be put in his mouth. It should never happen.
Yeah.
I'm my own man. He's his own man. He has his own opinions. I have mine, and that's just what it is. As far as the criticism, like Tad said, man, as long as it's about football and, you know what I mean, there's basis from what you're saying, hey, I can never disagree with you. But, you know what I mean, when we're talking about things that I can clearly prove
Right.
you're capping on, you know what I mean?
Come on with it.
I just let that stuff go, man. The film
Yeah.
says it all, you know.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
And
There's
that's like
only
you said,
5 people ever to start a career like Micah Parsons.
5
people ever.
Yeah.
You can never talk bad about his play.
Correct.
Regardless of his podcast, what you feel about him, what he's saying in the media, anything like that.
He gotta stop acting like he want to go to the teams, though. Terrence. You know we done talked about this, dog. We done talked about this,
Yeah.
though.
What Terrence said though, that was a big one though. What he said about the narrative of it trying to switch of people making it seem like we would do something to hurt our brothers' brands, or
Right.
that they would do something to be mad at us. Like Stephen A. and them, like that's how I got called out when he's like, "You hurting your brother's money." Like how? What have I said
Yeah.
that deteriorates Dak's
Yeah.
play or deteriorates anything around him?
Right.
Because y'all continuously tell me that everything around him gets better, but yet he's still winning. So, but then y'all punch me in the face for that, saying, no, you knocking him, you saying bad things about the Joneses. I've never spoken bad about Jerry, Steven, Miss Charlotte, any of them. So I don't know where this comes at, that we would do anything to knock down their brand or to try to hurt them in the long run. Like, no, we watch them get to where they are. We've helped them. We've been a part of that. Like, so why wouldn't they get to the highest point, are we going to be the ones to try to tear them down?
Yeah. Have they ever had to talk to either one of y'all and be like, he said, who?
I'm the big brother.
He turned into an owl. Then he said, who?
Because it ain't, like I just said, it ain't even like that. Because again, he knows more than anything. I'm not gonna get up on any platform or anything and say anything that would damage him. Nor am I gonna say anything that's false. Like he just said, I'm not gonna put any cap out here. I'm not trying to raise him up because he did that by himself. Like I said, when y'all try to knock his character, he's a Walter Payton Man of the Year.
Come on with it.
Like I mean, what is there to knock?
Yeah.
Real
Yeah.
talk.
And I'm quite sure you chastises him too a little bit on some things.
Yeah, I
But
wanna
you
be
might not have to
biggest
do
critic.
it publicly,
Yeah.
but you pull him to the side and say, "Come on, bro."
Yeah,
You gotta do
I
this
think that's
and
one of the
that,
reasons
you know.
I don't get to ride home with him anymore. You know, I used to
He kicked you out the carpool. He like, hey, man, no.
after the games, you know, that used to be my ride home with him after the game. But nah, you know, I don't think I've been on a ride home with him after like last 4 years.
That's a good question.
That's
What
a
is
good one.
what is
Yeah.
I want to hear from both of y'all. What are they like after a loss? Like, what is it like to be around those guys after a
that's
loss?
a real good one because people think that it's all
They don't care, and
Yes,
Mike,
yeah,
and
Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna let Terrence speak because I need you to specify the loss.
okay,
Gotcha. So, you know what I mean? I think I don't really got to speak on Micah too much, you know what I mean? You see his emotions.
Yeah, he
You know
pretty
what I mean?
vocal.
Yeah.
He's just like me, you know what I mean? He shows emotions right on his face. So, but yeah, like Micah's such a competitive person. He doesn't like losing in anything in life. So like, just losing anything, it just puts him on a whole nother level. Like that's why like this year, he said like this year was humbling for him. Like losing, he's just not accustomed to that. So he said ain't no break this year. He's
Come on
right
with
back
it.
into training.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Baby.
Get that man his money, Jerry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I think we're gonna get an even better Micah Parsons this year. Even better than
on.
when we had that last year, and I think that was the best Micah Parsons we've seen.
Come
to
on
date.
with it.
So
Yeah.
yeah, them boys hate losing.
So you walk in. So Micah walk into the house after a game. They just
He don't even wanna
and
talk
this
about
and this is the specificity. He just got blown out. It wasn't close.
Yeah.
It wasn't close. It was an embarrassing performance. Or do you approach him? Do y'all talk about anything? Is he like,
Yeah.
get the hell away from me? Like, what is?
Nah, yeah, you kind of like know, like don't even talk.
Don't
about
even-
no
'cause you
football.
know him. Yeah, you
like,
grew up with him
don't
and all
even
that.
Talk
Yeah.
about no football. When
Okay.
he want to talk
Yeah.
about it, oh, trust.
Okay.
He's gonna let it all
He
out.
gonna-
Okay.
For
Now, let
sure.
me tell you something, man. Blah, blah, blah.
Exactly. It's gonna come out of nowhere. Like,
All right, so how did he take the ideology? Because a lot of people was looking at it like, man, Parsons really don't care. He's out there switching jerseys and stuff with Christian McCaffrey and all of that. How do he take that type of criticism? Because, a lot of people looked at that and said he should be not friendly with those individuals after a loss, especially the 49ers.
the way I see it is, if you grow up in a household with an athlete, like you look at things different.
Right.
It's just a
That's
different
true.
era. Like it's a different era. From the time my brother was 13,
Right.
he's played around the same people. All the people he's going to camps with, all
okay.
the people, you know what I mean, he went to college with, they're all in the NFL now.
That's
So,
good perspective.
You know what I mean?
good,
Like
that's good.
they're all friends. Like they all grow up together. They all play together. You know what I'm saying? So
So there ain't no faking the funk, pretty much.
Exactly.
It's like,
You
it's
know
like,
what I
bro, we
mean?
cool, bro. Like,
yeah, like
we.
you know what I mean? They be
Yeah.
really cool off the field. And,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You can't fake that. And in the regular season,
Yeah.
you could stomach a loss more in the regular season.
Right.
When, you know what I mean, it's still next week. You know what
Okay.
I mean? Then in the playoffs. In the playoffs, it's a different type
Sickening.
of
Yeah,
sickening motivation.
And that's what I
all
want to
of
hear
that,
from
you know what
TP.
I
I want to
mean?
hear that from Tad, man.
Because, just think, like, everything that you work for the whole 364 days of the year comes down to that one game.
Right.
You think they not sick when they lose? I know the fans be sick.
Oh, yeah, we sick.
Y'all didn't put no blood, sweat, and tears into this. You know what I'm
No
saying?
money into
sacrifice.
it,
I'm
though.
about to say, whoa.
Maybe tears.
I done sacrificed some money in this mug. Hold on.
We got all,
I done sacrificed some bills paid.
we
Hold
got
on.
our feelings in this thing.
Yeah,
I got my reputation on the line with this.
Them players got real stakes on the line.
Bro, I kid
Nah,
you
real
not.
talk.
People literally think I determine the wins and losses of a game. I kid you not. If I don't wear a certain hat or I'm not sitting in the right part of the seat of the couch when I'm going live play-by-play. People, Cowboy fans, I'm telling y'all, man,
Yeah, they crazy.
they literally thinks that the color of the jersey determines who wins the game. So
Right.
it just how it goes. man.
So Tad,
Go ahead.
what is Dak Prescott like after
mean-
a bad loss?
After
Yeah,
a bad loss.
like TP said, man. After a regular season loss, it just depends. Like it's some of them I've literally seen him come off the field like laughing, not like that it was funny, but like
Right.
I can't believe we let that one go.
Right.
Like,
Right.
one of
We're
those
better
type
than that.
things.
Like,
Yeah,
what are we doing?
Like that was kind of a comical how we let that go.
Right.
You know, but like you said, after a playoff loss,
It's different.
it's different. Like Terrence said, it's not that you can't approach him. We can talk about anything but football.
Right.
That's we not talking about that at this moment.
Right.
You know, we can watch the game later. We can see who else is playing afterwards. But as of right now, no, it's time to get a couple shots of tequila.
Come on
get
with
some
it.
music playing, some food going, and we finna just sit here and we finna talk about anything we can about football because, you know, like I said, I haven't seen it yet. You know, the success after postseason, so. I haven't seen my brother enjoy himself yet after a postseason. Like, and when I mean by that, I mean like, yeah, you see the vacations and everything like that, but when he's on vacation, I'm on vacation.
Okay.
You know, I'm in the beach running a pool. When I come to try to find him, he's in the gym. He's
Right.
working out. He got Luke with him. Like, dude,
wow.
it's we in Mexico, bro. Like, what is you
Yo,
doing?
yeah.
Like, I done had 3 drinks already.
Right.
You know,
Come on, man.
yeah, like come
They
on,
don't
no,
understand that
they
part,
working,
though,
like they
even
working.
on
This
vacation,
vacation's
6
not
a.m.
for them. This
Yeah.
vacation is for us. It's
For
for,
y'all,
the misses.
yeah.
It's for everybody else that went through that season with them. Their grind don't stop.
Yeah.
Like
Don't
it
stop.
really don't. So like I said, until we see them on that parade bus throwing beers back and forth, I think that's when you'll be like, yeah, man, they get to enjoy their off season. But them
Wow.
boys right now working. They working.
I think we can all relate to that. Myself, Law, and Ray. I'm sure Ray gonna get to another next question. That actually makes a ton of sense, Law, because when we go on vacation, it's for the family.
It's for the fam.
Because if anything Cowboys related happened, if anything newsworthy happened, we have to stop what we're doing,
Correct.
and make ourselves available to make that content. You know what I'm saying? And that's a nonstop grind. So they're doing it from a physical exertion standpoint. We're doing it from a mental and emotional exertion standpoint.
Correct.
So I completely understand the amount of capacity it takes to be able to do that. So
Yeah, 'cause like
I
you
call
said-
it a workcation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because like you said,
Yeah.
we watching movies, we watching fights and stuff
Right.
like that. Now they in the corner, not that they don't want to be around us, but
Right.
they watching film.
Right.
And shit, the season is still 3 months away. You ain't even in camp yet.
Right.
Yeah.
But no, and they watching the film of that playoff loss. They're watching those last 4 or 5 games, everything that led up to that. That's the work them boys put in off season. They don't stop for them.
Yeah.
That's the grind. I say the grind don't stop. That was what I mean. The grind don't stop.
Never end.
What they say with the Jones like to say, business is 365.
Yeah.
With
And
the-
for them boys, it is.
Yeah.
If you're not working
365.
365, you're not gonna be great.
Yeah. So I want to run it back real quick to Unwanted Opinion one more time, all right?
Okay.
So, how many episodes deep we into the show right now? And let's talk about the last episode y'all just did.
With the rebrand, what we like 3-4 episodes?
Yeah, we
in?
about 3 in. A lot of that's due to me. My apologies. I told them, my schedule's messed up. Like we wasn't even able to get a Super Bowl episode in, which put us back a little bit. But man, we just had I thought it was a really great episode with Roy Williams. I've been
Okay.
told he deleted
Yeah,
his
I saw
Instagram
that.
since.
Yeah,
He deleted his Instagram.
Speak on
I
that.
don't
wanna
know.
speak
I
on
mean,
that.
again, I haven't been. I guess because I hadn't been able to find him. I was texted a day or two after the show
Yeah,
and
I
said
wanna
he
speak
deleted
on
his
that.
Instagram. Again, I would love to speak to Roy again because I thought he had a good time with us. So I
Yeah.
hope that wasn't nothing that we did or that we said. But yeah, I mean, it was a great show up until hearing that.
What happened, man? What happened, yo?
What happened, man?
What y'all talk about that could have made people mad?
For,
when they
let him
attacked
talk.
listen, for all the great that Roy Williams did for the Cowboys,
There's a lot of
there's
negative.
a lot of
Yeah.
haters out there.
There's a lot.
Like for after under that interview, like I wasn't even paying attention to it.
No, you're right though.
But like for the
comments.
people who go under those posts and
Yeah.
say he only had 2-3 good seasons, he has 5 Pro Bowls. Could have been
Come
6.
on with it. Could have been 6.
Come
Yeah.
on,
Consecutive.
man. Like he had a first team All Pro. Like that's hard to do. A lot
Certified
of
head
players
knocker.
don't do
Yeah.
that.
Certified head knocker.
They
know what I'm saying?
changed rules because of Roy Williams.
Roy
Yeah,
Williams.
like
You had the
talked
horse
about
collar
that.
rule.
Roy Williams was great in his own right. Any player who played with Roy Williams will tell you that. And
Yeah.
for guys and women out there who sit at home and never played a sport in their life, got in there to talk down on players is just insane. Like if you make it to the NFL, you lived your dream.
You live your dream.
You
And,
know what I'm saying?
and he wasn't horrid. When they
Yeah.
changed the NFL rule, whereas you can't have contact beyond 5-10 yards.
Yeah.
I mean, as DBs, we aggressive, physical, up front. And Roy, he would come down and peel and pull that scap back. But when they changed the rule, he had to do more coverage. He had
That's
to
so
cover
frustrating
more.
to hear, Law.
And it is just crazy.
But
That's
the way he
frustrating,
broke
bro.
it, the way he broke it down to us in the interview,
What did he say?
he didn't get along with Wade Phillips. And Wade Phillips had him doing things that made him look bad. Is the way,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
He spoke on now. I never heard the man say names, but
He didn't say no names.
he
I
did.
put 2 and 2 together.
But yeah, man, he did speak on. He even spoke on like potential. Players on his team. That he said, when he first got there, he'd be asking him, and they were deliberately telling him the wrong coverages.
Oh,
And
that's
things
crazy.
like
Oh,
that.
yeah, that's why, yeah,
And
that's
I
why
was
he
like, "Are
got
you
off
for
of
real?"
it.
And he's
Yeah.
like, "For real." He's like, he's like, "That's why when it clicked," and he said he praised Darren Woodson. He's like, when it clicked, when I got under Woody, he's like, "That's why you saw the consecutive Pro Bowls. That's why you saw the first team All Pro. You saw it all clicked in." But I mean, yeah, man,
Wow.
great interview. Talked about his upcoming. Talked about some of the stresses and problems he had in school growing up. Like I said, I thought it was an amazing show. I thought we got a lot out of him.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
like
I
I said
just
too, like
really hope it wasn't the hate that made him delete his
You and I
Instagram.
both.
I hate
Yeah.
that, bro.
It
Like
could be something else, man.
that's frustrating,
I just
though,
really
man.
hope it wasn't.
oh, real quick, we just had breaking news. Max Crosby has got a new 3-year deal with the Raiders right now.
For how much?
I don't know the value of it.
Okay, we don't care about the Raiders.
106.5 mil.
Okay.
106.5
For
mil.
3 years?
Yeah.
What's the guarantees on it? They got the guarantees.
Well,
That's,
they got
that's the
87.
real.
That's what it's
At least
supposed to be.
80.
What's the AAV on that?
Let's take a look here.
Man,
man, see, I told y'all-
Quick math, 32.
32 guaranteed.
No, 32 APY.
Let's see.
Oh.
No, not if it's 106 for 3.
Let's take a look. Hey, this
It's
is
like
gonna happen.
36.
During this whole episode, we probably gonna have a bunch of breaking news and stuff. So hey, just bear with us.
Bear
for a
with
second.
us.
Man.
Man, y'all good. Y'all getting entertained, man. We ain't even apologize.
Are
for
you
the
not
entertainment.
entertained?
But while I'm looking this up
It's a little
too,
over 35. It's a little
35.
over 35.
Okay.
but while I'm thinking about this too, while we're talking about Roy Williams, he had that safety blanket in Darren Woodson. I feel like if Darren Woodson would have been whenever got hurt, he had a couple more years.
Right.
I think that would have helped the growth too. A couple more years of Roy Williams as well too.
That's an important point, though. Like, I think we need to kind of focus in on that, Law, because
Mm-hmm.
that's part of what you and our platform. That's what we do.
Right.
Is I hate that our Dallas Cowboys can't be appreciated the way they should be.
91.5 guaranteed.
Told you. 91.
91.5
So
guaranteed.
that's
Well
about
deserved.
85% guaranteed, something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hate the fact that our Dallas Cowboys players can't be appreciated the way that they should be, man, because that's honestly sad.
Yeah.
Because these guys, Roy Williams and Tony Romo, and a lot of these guys, man, that don't just get the love from giving people the memories and stuff.
Yeah.
Their perceptions have been completely shifted by public opinion, and
Yeah.
usually the most wrong people are the loudest ones in the room.
Yeah.
That's why my loud ass had to come in and be loud and right.
Come on
so we
with
can
it.
fix that public
Come on.
perception.
Yeah.
Because to me, that's very important.
To a degree, before YouTube was really busting,
At least
off
you know you
like that.
loud.
At least we
Yeah,
know
I
you
know.
loud. But they did the same thing to DeMarcus Ware.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when D Ware was here,
And he
they
won that
was like-
ring, and it was different then.
They literally was saying the same thing they were saying about Parsons. In playoff games, he don't show up. He's not giving us the results.
people
He's
don't
not able to do
understand
X,
how
Y, and
hard
Z.
that is.
Yeah.
People don't
But
understand
all
how
he
hard
did
that
was
is.
he went over to the Broncos. He elevated Von Miller, was able to go foot to foot with him to teach him a few things, and now he's a Super Bowl champ and a Hall of Famer. So it goes to show you that it takes more than one.
It takes more than one.
Yeah,
Like,
go ahead.
as a defensive player, defensive end, no other.
Yeah.
If you're the focus of the offensive game plan, it's a lot harder to do your job.
Yeah.
It's a lot harder to be an impact. Your impact is literally being the focus of the offensive game plan. They have to take the way they run offense and completely change it around what you do best.
There you go.
Why do you think since Micah got there, the run defense has been so bad? Why? They can't pass the ball for real. You know what I'm saying? Like it just goes hand
Oh, the
in
yin
hand.
to the yang.
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
it goes hand in
Yeah,
hand. Like
yeah.
if Micah's not rushing the passer, they can pass all over us. If he's rushing the passer, they can run all over. It takes more than one person. You know what I mean? You need a whole team. I don't know one person who's done it by themselves in any sport.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
nah. But they lean on that. That's why I was bringing up the point even with Dak Prescott. I said, okay, I kill him every time we get to this discussion. Who else in the postseason showed up?
Dak.
Dak. It was
Come
just
on, man.
Dak.
And
Yeah.
Come on, man.
They
That's the
say-
ultimate
Who else?
argument. Is who made a bigger
They
impact
say-
than him in the playoffs?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they say I uplift Dak more than I uplift Micah because I talk about how bad the defense be. I'm like, bro, I just talk football. Like,
Yeah.
Football.
I just
It-
talk
it's a difference
football.
when we speak facts.
Yeah.
Like
Facts.
I said, same thing. They think I'm praising or that I'm just. It's like no, bro.
Yeah.
Like we can watch
Yeah.
the film. We
Come
can
on with
watch
it.
everything. You name me. That's why I said, bro. You name another quarterback who's gonna win a game if the opposite team putting up 42 points.
42 points, and your running back averaging, no offense to our running back, 2.6 yards per toe.
It
You
just
can't
doesn't
win
happen.
in that way. You
It
can't
just
win in
doesn't
that
You know,
way.
we've
happen.
had
Yeah.
multiple seasons where, like, even when we were the number one offense with Kellen's here, where we're scoring 36 points a game, we were still giving up 41 points a game. And it's like, how do you win like that? You ain't
Right.
never seen another team in this NFL score as many points as the Dallas Cowboys have in a game or in a season and not had the postseason success.
Right,
That's
right.
where we all take our punches.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they look at that and then we go, shit, because we can't explain it. I
Can't.
can't tell y'all why we not winning in the
I
postseason.
can explain it.
Then go take a job on the sideline. I'll call Shotty right now.
Go, Shotty.
I'll call Shotty for you right now.
Break it down.
Because it comes down to this, bro. In the offseason, they say how bad of a team we are.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And then we see our star players uplift the team and
Okay.
carry the team to the playoffs.
All right.
Yeah.
When we get to the playoffs, if our star players can't be star players because they're game planned on by other good coaches,
Yeah, you go. You,
you
you
go.
we
cooking.
have no other options.
You cooking. Come
we
on
have
with
no
it.
other options.
Yeah.
And that's why when you see CD Lamb says it takes more than just me to win.
Come on with it.
Come on, man. They know it.
Yeah.
And they trying to get the point across. That's why we got to spend more money in free agency. We don't have to spend a ton of money.
Right.
It's just key guys.
I got some solutions.
What did
but
the
we gonna
Eagles?
get to that
What did the
talk.
Eagles get Zach Bond for last year? And look what he did. You know what I mean? That's all we need. We need guys to come in and want to play.
Come on with it.
and buy into the system. As long as we can get that, we can be successful.
And I want you to hold that thought. I want both of y'all to hold that thought for a second. We're going to get to that in a second. But real quick, before we get to that, what's next for the Unwanted Opinion? What we got coming up?
Don't make me lie to you. I let TP tell you. I called King. My boys, believe we got show tomorrow, right? We got Quincy Carter tomorrow, right?
Yeah, but I said we about to have Quincy Carter on.
That's gonna be
Then they gonna have Law Nation. Then they got Attack on Cowboys.
Yeah,
They got a full schedule, man.
schedule
They got a full
Definitely.
schedule.
Them
We
boys
definitely
working.
got some guys coming on. Brock Hoffman, maybe.
Hoffman, come on,
man, I
man.
love it.
He
Hoff-
just
no, I
signed.
love Brock
Like I said,
Hoffman,
he
bro.
came
He just
back.
signed, yeah.
Love his attitude.
Gotta get one year. Y'all had one year on
Yeah,
already?
we had
already had one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one
yeah,
year.
yeah.
Yeah,
Trying to get
second
him back
cousin
on.
twice removed. Come
Yeah,
on
we're
with
trying to get
it.
him
Yeah,
back
one
on.
year.
But yeah, we got a lot of great content coming. Can't wait for training camp. For real.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait for training
That's,
camp.
when y'all really gonna
When
eat,
y'all
man.
get Dak on, man.
There you go with that shit. Nah, look, I'll get Dak at training camp.
Okay, at training
Yeah,
camp.
I'm about to
get
say,
Dak in
like,
training camp.
I want to get bigger, man. I
Yeah.
want to get bigger.
And then build up to that.
Yeah,
okay,
I wanna
get
yeah,
bigger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No offense to anybody
Yeah,
who gonna be
like-
on that.
Yeah, it's just-
time
it's just-
frame. Yeah.
I don't want to know.
Man, Dak that dude. They don't know if it's Dak that dude, man.
Yeah, I don't want no handouts.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
right,
that's what
right,
it is,
right,
you know.
right.
I
Like,
don't want no handouts.
and that's what it is. And see, that's why that was one of the reasons I reached out to Capers, that I reached out to Terry, because everybody looks at this like they said it sucks, and we're pushed down so hard. Like, I hate to say it, like, y'all have an advantage on us because y'all ain't related to Cowboy players.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand. I understand exactly what y'all
And
saying.
like, that's real, because anything that comes out of our mouths, I wonder if Micah told him to say that. Oh, I wonder if Dak told him to say that.
Man.
Or it goes back to, I wonder if Dak's okay with him saying that.
Right.
I
Yeah.
wonder if Micah's okay with him saying
Yeah.
that. You know, so we already got to fight that. So, you know, and I've had the opportunities, and then that's where it boils down to. And I'm sure he's had the same thing where it's like,
Right.
oh, man, we'll take you on, but how many times can we get Dak on?
Right.
Yeah.
Terrence, we'll take you on, but how many times can we see Micah?
Yeah.
Right.
Man, did y'all hear who we talking about? Dak don't need y'all.
They don't need you.
Micah
yeah.
don't. He has
Come
his
on.
own show. He
Right.
don't need y'all.
Yeah.
If this man
Right.
wanted to make a weekly show or make a weekly appearance on y'all show or with us, then we would do it under their platform.
Right.
I mean, let's just be 100.
Yeah, that makes
So
complete
this is what me and this man want to do. This is what me, Capers, want to do. Like, we look up to guys like you. We look up to others because we truly want to do it. But like I said, man, it's about kicking those doors open, and we do this more so off of our relationships, off of our
Correct.
friendships that we make with these players. They got to understand that we real first.
Yeah.
Come
You know,
on with it.
we're not out here trying to make you look bad on any podcast. We're not trying to put you on platform to set you up for failure or anything like that, bro. Because again, we respect our brothers. We respect
Right.
y'all as their brothers, and all we trying to do is get our opinion out on the Cowboys, and we want your opinion, your true facts.
I
and
can
that's how
only
we gonna operate.
imagine how they come at you guys.
Man,
Because
come
I'm
on, man.
I'm
considered.
only relevant because of my brother.
You feel me?
Wow.
Yeah,
I see the
I'm
stuff
only
they be
relevant.
saying
I'm
some
only relevant
crazy
because
stuff
of
to
my brother.
Terrence,
Like
bro.
I'm
So-
like, bro. I'm
Maybe
still
like-
trying to get my damn name. Like, I'm Tad. y'all hear me? I'm Tad. Stop introducing me as
Listen.
Dak's brother.
I'm the older brother. I have my name first.
You too?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I have my name first. Like, that's my little brother.
So y'all know how Ray J feel then.
Yeah, so-
That's Brandon brother
Hey,
right
that's my
there.
dog.
And that's no disrespect.
Hey, that's my dog right there.
And that's no
Yeah.
disrespect or slights to
Right.
our brothers.
Right.
Yeah,
Because
no,
again,
yeah.
like,
Right,
we
right.
love and praise them. Like you said, and again, see, this is my first time realizing that Terrence was the oldest. So just like myself, like, bro, we've done so much for our little brothers. And again, we're not here looking for trophies or bragging rights of that, but that's to show that there ain't a damn thing that he or I are going to do to belittle these men, to
Real
take
talk.
away
Yeah.
from them.
Yeah.
And
Real
the same
talk.
thing goes for their team and their organization. We not on here, we want to make it ourselves, but I'm not going to get up here and start just talking shit about
Right.
the Cowboys
Come on
and
with it.
about their players so
Right.
that y'all click on my page. That ain't how I
Right.
operate.
Right.
Because
Right.
I can't, because I see these men. And it's more about that. Like, I can see these men and be fake with them, but that ain't me.
That ain't you.
Can't be
Yeah.
me. Like I said, I'm the oldest of three brothers. I got to keep it real with everybody in the room at all times.
Everybody.
So how do y'all like? I know you're huge on. I know Terrence is personally huge on trying to talk football and be real and keep it real.
Yeah,
And,
he
and
do.
he
He
will
do.
and he
Yeah.
will criticize even some guys on our teams. How will y'all go about doing that and being able to present y'all platform as a trustworthy platform, not only to, you know, the players and stuff y'all may have on, but also to your audience? Because I think that's right. That's going to be y'all biggest hurdle, is trying to build that ethos with the audience, is get that
Yeah.
credibility to where they're not just looking at you as, oh, you're going to instantly defend these guys
Yeah, the
because of the
defenders.
relationship.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Because I know a lot of Cowboys fans, if you lean too hard one way or the other, they will turn on you in a hurry.
Turn on you
In a hurry.
and they don't listen. They selectively listen too.
I don't give a damn. No, I'm still going.
I know you don't give a damn.
I don't care, bro. I'm like, hey, don't say shit about Dak on my platform.
I don't care. Listen, I'm always gonna be real. I'm not a closed-minded person.
Come on
I'm
with it.
open-minded.
Right.
If you have an opinion and I can't knock the truth, basically.
Come on with
if
it.
you say something and I can't defend it, I can't say you got it.
Yeah.
I will be the first one to tell you.
And that's what it is.
Yeah,
and
I'm
like I
saying.
said, it's our honest opinions.
I don't mean like it's
Yeah,
all about being
yeah.
real.
And you've
Yeah.
heard me on other platforms. Like I know I get the Eagles hate fans because of what I've said about Jalen in the past. Or
Right.
whatever, but
Oh, spark plug.
But you hear the praise I give guys like Lamar Jackson, the
Right.
guys I give to like Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes, the guys that I see in my opinion are playing the game as a
the elite
quarterback.
players.
Right. Yeah.
You know, that's how I keep it truthfully. Like I'm not up here to just bash on Jalen Hurts. In my opinion,
Yeah.
again, my opinion could be wrong. In my opinion, he's a first read quarterback.
Yeah,
That's
he
just how I
is.
get down.
He is.
So if you hate that or what it is, like I said, to me he ain't scanning and finding second pitches. Like I said, the man has a lot of help.
Come
A
on with
lot
it.
of help.
lot of help.
And again, that's nothing to him. I'm not gonna knock you. A winner, Jalen. You're a winner. You won at every level. You're a Super Bowl champion.
Man, forget all
Damn,
that.
you got some help.
But you know, but you know what I'm about to
I
say
get
though.
down. Forget all that, man.
Hey,
You got
Tad,
some
this is what
help.
I'm gonna say. But our Cowboy fans
Exactly.
say, well, Dak got the same amount of help.
Where?
They don't understand.
And I'm not
Nah,
saying
for
that.
real.
And I'm
I'm
not
like,
saying that's
where?
on my team. I'm not
Come
saying.
on.
See,
Understand.
and it's when we say stuff like that they go, "We're hating on the Cowboys." I'm not hating on the Cowboys.
Right, right.
But you showed me again. I love Rico. Show me a Saquon on our team.
No, real talk.
Come
Okay,
on.
that can take it at any moment and
Real
go
talk.
from anywhere.
Has
Okay,
that breakaway speed.
you show
Yeah.
me like how many times was Jalen pressured in the Super Bowl?
Right.
Come on with
Three?
it.
Come on, man.
Three-
that man was
three
back
full
there counting seatbelts.
Yeah.
You know, how many times did they have? How many times did they have to blitz?
Come on, bro.
Come on with it. A lot.
No, they didn't.
I mean, not a
the
lot,
Eagles
but
didn't
yeah,
blitz
yeah,
at all.
Oh, you talking about
Yeah,
the
you
other
talking
side,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
about
that's
to
what I'm
say.
saying.
I'm
I
about
thought
to
we
say.
talking about that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
about to
saying.
say
Like,
the Eagles was on.
like that's a team.
Yeah.
team.
And again, and that's when I got the hate because I said again, this ain't nothing to say against the organization, but when I said
Right.
Howie Roseman is the best GM in the business,
And you said that's a nuclear bomb.
I
That's a
didn't-
nuclear
I didn't
bomb.
say in the NFC. I didn't say. I said in the business.
But that shouldn't be offensive though. Like
Right.
stuff like that to me, that shouldn't be
because
that's
you know
reality.
ball.
That's reality.
because you know ball.
That's true.
It's the ones like
That's
we
what
said
I'm saying,
earlier.
like,
You're right, Tad. I do know
Hey,
ball. You're right.
That's
You're
what I'm
right.
saying, like, if you come to me, there's no bias.
Come on with
I
it.
don't
And
care
he's
who-
being honest,
I don't
man.
care who your team is. There's
Yeah.
no bias with me.
He's being
I am
honest.
a football fan first.
Yep.
Football fan.
Because I've had very
Dallas Cowboys fan.
honest conversations with Terrence,
Yeah,
and that's why y'all need to really check out Unwanted Opinion. Seriously, because
Check it out.
I myself have had polarizing conversations with Terrence, have gotten tens of thousands of views on my channel.
Come on,
and
man.
it's been directly criticizing Micah. Just about some of the dialogues he done had on the pod. Not necessarily about him as a player, or nothing, but just like, bro, come on, man. You got to represent for us like as a brand a little bit better, man. I mean, Chief Tomahawk and that stuff and doing all that foolishness, bro. But he kept it real. He was like, I don't agree necessarily, but I can see where you're coming from as far as feeling that way as a fan. You know, specifically feeling that way as a Dallas Cowboys fan. I can understand. And I think as fans, that's all you can ask for is people to really be able to acknowledge both
Because like you
sides. of
said,
it.
that's where we have to separate the bias.
Right.
I can be honest with you and talk football,
Correct.
but at the same point, you can't make me side look my brother away.
Exactly.
Like, you can't. Now I get it.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, y'all can call me a liar. If my brother's playing like ass, I'm gonna
I'll
tell
go
y'all
be
he's
the
playing
first-
like ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the first one.
I'll be, and like I said, he'll tell you that, like to where there's heated conversations, like, bro, what is you doing? Like, to where, Tad, you don't play this fucking game. I know, but I've been watching it long enough. But like I said, but I hadn't had to have those conversations because again, we're football fans. Like I said, the dude is the top paid quarterback in the NFL. You don't get that way by being ass.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So again, and I've told you the man's been robbed of 2 MVPs. My opinion. I don't know who shares that opinion
Yeah.
with me, but he's been robbed of
What
2
was the
MVPs.
first one?
First one was what? 19, right?
2019.
2019.
2019.
Okay.
What? 4,800 yards, 37 touchdowns.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I work with this man. That's why I work with this man. He know what I'm talking about.
Hey, no real talk, bro.
2019
I thought he
and-
was robbed of the comeback player of the year in 2021.
Facts. I don't know. And again,
I don't know how that,
I'm
bro.
not saying anything against Joe Burrow,
Shout out to Joe.
but how you rip your whole leg off the bone
Yeah.
and come back and have a season like that.
Come on, man.
And you not the comeback player of the year?
I
When they
was
came,
pissed.
Whole all season they talking about he might never be the same.
He might
again.
never be the same
again. Yeah.
And then you
Yeah.
go out and have that. You have an MVP season.
There you go.
You don't win the MVP, and you don't get
First
comeback player
game
of the
back,
year.
400 yards against Brady.
That was the 2 years then, 2021 and then 2022, right?
Last year.
Last
year.
year.
You gotta put some respect.
I'm talking about
Oh.
Dak Prescott MVP.
Yeah, last year.
I thought year before last. Now,
Oh yeah, you're right.
Y'all leave me alone. Y'all leave me alone. Yeah.
Listen,
yeah.
okay,
But he
cool.
gonna get comeback player of the year this
the
year.
same reason why Josh Allen won MVP this year was the same reason why Dak should have won it last 2 years ago.
Amen.
Amen, TP.
Can you explain that? Tell him why.
Explain to the audience. The camera right there for you.
Lamar Jackson last year, 2 years ago when he won the MVP, had the number one defense in the NFL, the Triple Crown.
Triple Crown.
When was the last time that was done in the NFL? It was a long time.
Come on, bro.
When the defense was a Triple Crown.
Come on, bro.
And
You ain't gotta say nothing else, to be honest.
They went
Nothing.
against Dak for not winning games against good opponents, quote unquote, over 500 opponents.
Yeah.
How do you win games against over 500? Great defense.
Come on with it.
How was Lamar doing that? You know what I'm saying? And like I said, Dak had less. He was doing more with less.
Dak was a huge
They
ass
talked about-
Band-Aid, bro.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
covered up a lot of
They
problems with
talked
the
about,
Cowboys.
that 23 season, they talked about Pat Mahomes and not having receivers, all the drops. The Cowboys were number 3 in drops.
Come on, baby.
Did Dak's stats reflect it?
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And you're the first person to bring that up.
Yeah,
You're not gonna hear that on
Yeah,
ESPN.
that's a
You're not
crazy
gonna hear that on
stat.
Fox
Exactly.
Sports.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
Talk your stuff.
You know
Talk
what
your
I
stuff.
mean?
Plug it again. What's the
Chiefs
name
had-
of it?
The Chiefs
Unwanted.
had 40 drops. The Chiefs had 40 drops. The Cowboys had 37.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Dak didn't look like he didn't have no weapons. CD was the only one that could create separation. Dak didn't look like he didn't have no weapons.
Come on with it.
So it's just like when they say Dak's the problem, I'm like, Dak's the solution.
A solution.
The
Just
problem is
continue to
everything
build
around him.
Bro,
continue
one
to
of his
build
top
everything around
targets retired after the season, bro.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Michael Gallup retired after the season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that. I mean, that's not disrespecting these guys. I'm saying.
Well,
like,
he was
that lets
traded.
You know,
Didn't he get- didn't he
That's
get-
what I'm saying.
That's-
Yeah,
No,
he's still retired, though.
yeah, he's still retired. Like he
After
was
he left
done.
The
He was
Cowboys,
done.
he never played another snap.
Exactly,
Yeah.
bro. He was done, bro. That lets you know the caliber of
talk
guys
about-
he's playing with at the time.
When we
That's
talk
just
about
being real.
receivers, one of the biggest things that always sticks with me is like, man, I loved Amari. Amari was my guy, especially when we had Amari
Yeah.
and CD. But then when we let Amari go, I was like, okay, are we sure? And then we let Sed walk. Y'all realize not one person that we tried to put in Amari's place ever touched the field for us.
Right.
Never.
Not that they even played or didn't do anything for us. They never touched the field.
Man.
Yeah.
Text Amari and tell him to come back, man.
Man, I was Amari.
Text Amari and tell him to come back, man.
So let's count.
Like I said, I still stand by. If we had
Yeah.
Amari Cooper in
In
that playoff
2022.
game,
Yeah.
we scored more than 12 points?
Come on with it.
We scored more
Oh,
than
the
12 points.
San Fran game?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
scored more than 12.
Yeah,
we scored more than 12 points.
Yeah. You know,
The only reason why we
crazy.
couldn't score was they started doubling. CD went for 10 catches for 120 yards.
It bracketed him, yo.
After halftime, they said no more.
No more.
who
And
could we
TP
go
got
to?
hurt.
Yeah, Tony Pollard got
We lost Pollard.
rolled
Yeah.
up on.
And the kicker couldn't hit water if he fell off a boat that year. So we were trying to continue to go for it. And that was the year coming off of a playoff win versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who we put Tom Brady into
Man.
retirement. So how
Simple to
how
Happy
was
Holmes retirement.
How was the energy that week after a win with the Cowboys by you two being close to the board?
I'm sure he thought like me. I
Listen,
was preparing
this-
for a parade.
Hold up, listen.
Shoot.
They were business.
listen.
I was preparing for a parade.
After that playoff win against the Bucks, there wasn't nothing because we knew the job wasn't finished.
Okay.
You still got the
Straight business.
big
yeah.
bully. You know
Okay.
what I mean? Like it wasn't. You couldn't relax. You got San Fran.
Yeah.
And to me, that was the team for us. To me, just watching the games caused us the most problems.
Yeah.
Always.
Out of anybody we could ever play, San Fran causes the most problems because they're the team the most built like us.
Okay. I never thought about that. Yeah.
So let's switch gears here real quick, all right? So let's paint the picture here. You know, NFL free agency is about to start next week, all right?
Okay.
Well, like I said, we've already seen some trades and things of that nature go down, extensions and stuff like that, all right? So I got a question for the both of you, all right? So let's paint the picture to get to this question, all right? See what the Dallas have done already. Dallas has already signed Osa, okay? They've already flipped the switch on CD Lamb, potentially flipping the switch on your brother's contract, potentially for a restructure. They've already got a couple people back, Hoffman back. They
Wanye, Hoffman, Turpin's been tendered. C.J. Goodwin's been signed.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they got some things working, all right? So I'm going to ask you guys this question each, all right? For each one of your brothers, with the money the Cowboys are trying to open up, all right, who do you think could help? Give me like 3 players you think could help complement your brothers on each side of the ball. So your brothers on defense, who are 3 players you think could help complement your brother on defense? And who are 3 players realistically they're not going to cost over the top money. They can help your brother on offense.
That's a good one right here.
That are current free agents.
Current free agents,
Trade targets, free
something like
agents.
that, or even
Draft
someone,
picks.
and draft picks as well too.
I can't go one side of the ball.
Okay.
I got. I about to say I really feel like we only need three positions.
For the whole team?
Yeah.
Okay, what are
You know
they?
what I mean? D tackle, wide receiver, running back.
Oh, you going by position. You're not going to name players.
We
You
need
know what I mean?
corner too, brother.
Yeah, we need.
We raise the
we're-
blade thin at corners.
We raise the blade thin at corner.
We thin at corner, but I'm not expecting to win this year. I don't know about y'all. Like I expect to go to the playoffs, but I'm not expecting to win.
Why?
You know what I'm
Why
saying?
your expectations is that?
Building block.
You done let these boys get to you, Terrence.
No, like you got. I think of it from a football aspect. Okay. Last year, I think I came on this show and I told y'all I think this year's gonna be a building block year. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We missed the window. That last year was supposed to be a building block. This year we were supposed to win, but the way the season went, resetting coaches, almost resetting philosophies. Yeah, I mean it takes time, and you know what I mean we're gonna be dependent on rookies to do vets jobs.
We don't have to depend on rookies. We can go into this free agency thing.
Come on, man.
That's what
We
we trying to
could.
get at.
We
I don't
could.
want your future. When days of future past, I don't want your future, bro. But
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the past and looking at what they're doing right now and saying we're gonna get the best of both worlds.
let me do this.
Yeah, I
Let me
mean-
do this for you then.
When I heard
If the Cowboys go sign a Javon Kinlaw and pick up Dre Greenlaw, that's
one of
instantly
mine.
Novocaine to this defense that will be able to give it really going, and it would just do something as it relates to now you have rotations of Mozzie because Mozzie is a draft pick. You got Parsons, you got Marshawn Nealon. Hopefully Sam Williams can get back into the folds. This defense can, just like that. We
Yeah.
still raise a blade thin on DBs though.
Yeah.
Because
Jair Alexander.
Troy Pride and
Jair.
Josh Butler gonna
Jair.
take a minute to get back.
I like Jair.
But you got to
I love
get
his
you got to
attitude.
get one other DB because we know
Diggs is gonna be
Diggs
out for
gonna
a
take
lot.
a while.
You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
Kalen Carson still getting to see
you know what I mean?
legs. Don't start low.
That's another reason.
You don't
Like
like Carson?
he promised. He got a lot of promise. What we seen on the field, he was hurt though.
He was hurt.
He was hurt.
Passer rating when target is 125. So he dropped
Listen,
back and they
yeah,
throw the ball
look,
his way.
Look, but like,
He had 8 missed tackles.
He wasn't worse than
Listen,
Andrew Booth.
listen. All I'm saying is, all I'm
Right.
saying is,
He a rookie.
look at Trey
He a
Diggs
rookie.
his first year,
Okay.
and then you seen the jump.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not out
pretty
on him.
different.
It's different.
Yeah, it's
But
pretty
I'm not.
different.
I'm not
Diggs
out.
had 3 INTs his rookie year. Yeah.
But week one, he showed that he can play.
But also, don't forget about this too. You don't have Al Harris back in that DB room anymore.
I don't think that's as big of a.
But
I don't think that's as
And I
big.
think Al Harris
think
helped
that's
a
as
lot of
big
those
as a deal.
corners
Yeah, he
take
did.
the next step.
He did.
So
but I don't think it's as big of a deal.
Yeah, I'm with
depending
you.
on
I'm with you.
defensive philosophy.
I'm with you.
If Eberflus is gonna come in and run that Tampa to lot of zone,
Yeah. Rush 4, drop
You know what I
7. They're
mean?
gonna do the same
All
thing.
that-
Yeah.
it won't even matter. You know what I mean? As long as we can get pressure with 4,
Yeah.
it won't matter. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's gonna be. Javon Kinlaw, I'm cool with that.
Come on with it.
I feel
Jonathan
like we
Allen.
could do better.
Hold on.
I feel like we could do better.
Who?
He,
Who'd you say?
Javon-
Jonathan Allen.
Javon Kinlaw had more higher production than Allen last year, and on top of that, he had his best press season under White Cotton
Who? Javon Kinlaw. Who was he playing with last year?
Jets. 4.5 sacks last season.
I like it. Like I said,
I
I'm
mean,
good with that.
He's 320 pounds. He's
I'm
good.
with that,
He's
'cause
good.
He's probably not going to start. Good rotation.
Yeah, rotation for
I'm
Myers.
good with that.
But
What is he? Is he one tech? What does he play? 0, 1, 3,
He
2
playing
wide.
the
What
middle.
is he-
He playing the
one
one.
tech.
He playing the one. Allen gonna play more of the 3 here.
Is
Allen plays 3 and 1.
He played 3 and
He
1.
plays
but
3 and 1. He
He's
played
athletic.
He played 3 and 1 from Washington,
athletic.
and he does both of them very well, bro.
Yeah,
He's a
well.
very good gap filler, and he can
I
get
won't
upfield.
complain about having
Yeah.
him by the way, but
So-
I'm saying
I think me personally, I feel like the pickup we need to make would be Nick Chubb.
okay, I agree with you on that.
I think a better veteran running back would be Aaron Jones, but
yeah.
what was your 3 free agents?
Help complement. You think it would help complement your brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, brother.
Either DK or Devontae.
Yes, sir.
Both of them are out there. That's big.
Yeah.
You said I could go through the draft too, right?
Yes, sir.
I like Campbell from LSU, tackle.
Oh,
Okay.
you an offensive line in the first round guy?
My brother is the quarterback.
He's like, yes, I am.
But you need some Jimmys and some Joes.
what?
I
You
get
need
it.
some
I
Jimmys.
get it, but
Hold on. In the first round, though?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. In the
I
first
know
round,
y'all not going to Genty or anybody. It better not be a running
you
back.
better get Ted. You better
Nah.
get, bro. There's so
Ted-
many positions.
Yeah,
You
no,
can-
I'm good with anything.
Campbell won't be
besides
there
the
at
running
12.
back.
He won't be there at
He won't
12, but
anyway. So
he
I
could.
get what you saying.
He could.
How Sway?
he done met with two. He done met with 3 owners in the top 5 already.
I
He
know
has,
what it is.
But
You-
5 of them, we can
One
say
quarterback.
it's going to be old boy from Penn State, right? He's probably
Yeah,
going
Abdul
to
gonna be one. Travis Hunter gonna be another one.
And
Uh,
somebody gonna get Cam. They're
Y'all think
gonna either
Abdul
trade
going
him or
Cam
draft him.
Ward.
Y'all think Abdul going
I
number
think
1?
Shador's gonna go. No, I think if Tennessee stays at 1, I think he goes 1.
Yeah.
But I think Tennessee will drop back. I think somebody's gonna come get Cam. I think somebody's gonna come get a quarterback.
The
And
Giants
that's how
gonna
I
come get a
think-
quarterback if they don't get one into
And
a
that's what I'm
trade.
saying. That's
Yeah.
2 quarterbacks that's gonna be gone.
Okay.
Still, you still got both them edge rushers from Alabama out there.
Okay.
And that cornerback. I'm telling you,
And then
Campbell
you got
could fall to
Michigan.
us. Campbell could fall to us.
You got Mason Graham, so
Yeah.
he's going to be there.
Which is why I'm scared we gonna trade back.
As long as
Because
we
he
don't trade
can
back-
fall to us. That we gonna trade back and then we gonna lose him. And then we'll go get whoever.
The first round offensive
You know what I
lineman
think?
thing
We
killing
traded
me.
back and got Parsons.
I can't go first round. I can't.
I
go.
can't, dude. I can't.
So let's talk
with
draft.
I'm
If
with
you-
it, but we just lost. We
if
just
you-
lost Zach.
If you look at the
Our
way
first
the
rounder last year
offensive
kind of
line,
struggled. We saw our right tackle struggling last year. Everybody else there is young. We have one proven guy as of right now. And like I said, I'm not saying that they can't become that because they
Right.
are young. But we have one proven offensive lineman right now in Tyler.
I think you gotta let
Yeah,
Clayton Adams
listen,
show what he can do with them guys
listen,
first.
listen.
Let Clayton
I
get
would
busy
say-
with it.
I would
I'll
say-
give
So
him a
much
vet.
so that you don't even take a.
If you
Not in the
look
first
at-
round. Not in
If
the
you look
first
at the second, if you look at the second
agents.
half of the season,
Yeah.
and the way we were able
Hernandez.
to run
Will
the ball,
Hernandez.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, I was gonna say Will there.
if Shotty gonna come in and run the ball, we don't need to go offensive line first round.
Real talk.
If he's gonna come in and run the ball,
Real talk.
that's gonna be fun. 'Cause
Real
he's
talk.
not gonna have to drop back 40, 50 times a game.
Yeah.
And that was the issue.
Yeah.
And
Having
Terrence
to drop
still
back
is a
4 or
good
5
run
times a
blocking
game.
tackle still. So
And,
it's like
Me
and-
personally in the draft, I didn't see Dallas maybe touching the offensive line to maybe the 3rd round. So
Yeah.
that's me personally. Like if I had my
I'm
way,
done with first round linemen. man.
if I had my
yeah,
way,
yeah.
if I
I'm done
had
with the
my
linemen
way
right now, bro.
if I had my way with Dallas in the draft, you know, I've been looking at this board so many different ways. To me, but you got to look at the teams in front of Dallas. To me, I think the biggest wild card in this draft at 6 is the Raiders. You have no idea what the Raiders can do because they're just weird like that. They may just they can take Genty.
That's
at
because they
6.
have so many
That's what-
needs.
They
bro.
got
can
so
go
many different
quarterback.
needs.
I think
They-
if Shador's there, that's who they take.
I think
I
he's
think
there.
that's one of the reasons.
But I
that
don't think
you got
Shador's
the
gonna go
bad,
that far.
The bad, what they said, the bad demeanor from him.
Yeah.
in the
Right.
company,
Yeah.
I think
he
Jensen
knows
They
he's
try
gonna
to
go
set him
to
up.
Chicago.
6.
Yeah, yeah.
He may go to Chicago.
I can see him going to New York. I think New
Who's going
York.
to go to Chicago?
He talking about
I think
Genty.
Genty
to
got-
Chicago.
I think they're gonna go O line. Chicago trading for O lineman. I think they're gonna get if
Yeah, they
Will
just traded for
Campbell's
what,
there.
Tooney, huh?
They traded for 2 guys. I think
Well-
Tooney and somebody else.
Yeah, Tooney
They
and
gonna tackle line.
I think Joseph or something. I think his name.
Yeah.
They're gonna tackle line.
So what you think we should go for?
I
in the
just
first-
I
we'll
look
get there.
at
We'll get there.
I look at Chicago. I look at that offense, and I just see, outside of the offensive line, they're asking Genty away from
Exactly.
what they had in the lines, and that's
That's
just
what
a
I've been saying,
great-
yeah.
that's a great building point to start your rookie year. Okay, offense is cool. All you gotta do is build this defense. I think that's a great starting point.
You got two, and you got that 2 running back system. What did Ben
That's what I'm
Johnson
saying.
do?
He has exactly besides the
Yeah.
offensive line, he'd have exactly what he just had.
They
in
still
the
got
team.
DeAndre Swift,
They
right?
still got DeAndre Swift.
Yeah.
But ideally, like I was saying for Dallas, my dream scenario which I know is going to be a pipe dream. At 12, Ted McMillan is there.
I don't think that's a pipe dream. I think that's.
I think he
not
might
that. Well, I'm
really
talking about
be there.
what
I
I'm
think
saying.
he's really going to be there.
I would like Ted at 12. Okay, even if you go get a veteran receiver, still fucking get Ted. Okay, groom him. You got underneath the tree of CeeDee Lamb and another vet receiver. Then in the second round, okay, let's go get one of those running backs. If I know he ain't going to be there, probably at Omarion Hampton. I would like Omarion Hampton there in the second round, but I think he's gonna go first round.
He's going first
I
round.
think his shit just went up.
Yeah.
But realistically, there in the second round, like I said, you could have a Caleb Johnson there.
Caleb Johnson's too slow. His 40 was too slow for me, bro.
See, I think this
We,
is where,
if,
like,
if you going to go Caleb
I'm
Johnson, you
more
better be better
like-
with Rico,
I'm
bro.
I'm just throwing out.
Go with
I'm
Ohio
just throwing
State
out-
boys.
I'm
Yeah,
about to
this is
say-
where-
I'm just
with-
throwing out the backs that will probably be
Ted's a
there.
receiver.
Trayvon injury history scared me.
Yeah, Ted's receiver.
I thought so.
Yeah.
I'm with the Judkins. I'm with the Devin Neals.
DJ
I'm with,
Giddens.
Dylan
Damian Martinez.
I like Damian Martinez, too.
I think that would be a sleeper later in the round, Damian Martinez.
So obviously we drafted in the first round is a defensive player because it's almost like y'all just cancel each other out because same thing like you said, if we running the ball, why am I taking a receiver in the first round?
You taking a receiver. You taking
BPA?
You taking a receiver.
That, too.
You taking a receiver in the first round just because.
But you think he'd be the best
I
one
just
available at
noticed
12? He's
we
rated
taking a
like
receiver in the first
18
round
or 18.
because
They held Matthew
they
Golden
give
though too.
themselves the
Yeah,
option
here's
to
why.
not
Yeah.
have to pay CeeDee Lamb again.
Here's why.
Yeah.
Who really did anything outside receiver-wise last year?
Honestly.
Who really did
If you
anything
look-
outside
if
of
you-
CD?
If you look at the way,
You
if you
talking
look
about
at
for
the
the
way,
Cowboys?
For the Cowboys, who
if you
really
look,
did?
if you look at the way we do receivers, go look at the history.
Our receivers are usually here
pay
8 to
Coop,
10 years,
we pay,
and then they
we pay
retire.
Coop, and as soon as we could draft another receiver, what do? Got CD.
Well, it wasn't as soon as CD kind of
He
was
fell.
a
CD
blessing.
fell into him.
He was a blessing in
Yeah,
our
yeah,
life.
yeah.
He fell
And what you
into
think
it.
and what you think Tess gonna be?
He gonna fall into it. He gonna fall into it. But
gonna be a blessing.
I think the reason you go Ted is because what's been the way that the Cowboys have been game planned against this completely stonewalled them
CD.
anytime is you bracket CD
Yeah.
and nothing else works.
And that's what I was
You
saying.
have to have
Yeah.
another guy out there that can
Yeah,
got
demand
to-
respect
All right,
on the outside.
all right.
I think
Hold on.
Wait,
We got some breaking news.
What's up?
According to Calvin Watkins,
Okay, Cowboys news.
Cowboys restructured Dak Prescott contract, opening up $36.6
Let's go!
million.
We're gonna make
Go
some
with it.
moves.
So
Come
that's
on,
the
man,
move,
so I can push
man.
publish
Come
on my
with
video.
it.
Already got ready.
And
Yeah.
they were just talking about.
Oh, man.
it was a great take though. I wasn't even
Yeah.
mad at it because I thought it was a great take. They were talking about probably not even restructuring them and just paying them to give themselves an out of not paying them again.
Mm-hmm.
But I was
That was
like,
Bobby Belt. I mean, I'm not Bobby. That was it was Bobby Belt. Talked to me about that on my pod,
Lord
bro.
Daly, I think it was Lord Daly. I think his name. And I was like, that's a good take, and like that would be good. But I just was like, I don't think they're out on Dak yet, bro. I just don't see that. I think
Man,
that-
y'all better quit talking about my guy leaving, man.
Bro, who's
hey,
gonna-
stop this fool. That
who's
man
gonna
is about to be
replace him?
32.
No, listen,
Stop this foolishness, bro.
Who is going to
Listen,
replace him,
the
bro?
Cowboys,
Like-
the Cowboys were the
I mean,
Cowboys
we're
were
already
implying
past
this
that.
when they said that they were looking for a quarterback in this year's draft. That's what they were implying.
Nah, that's not. They
That's
were
what-
implying
no,
that Cooper
they don't wanna
Rush,
pay-
they seen enough from Pop Gun. No disrespect. No disrespect,
Listen,
bro.
They were grooming somebody.
No disrespect. They got to draft a backup, bro. They have to. They have to draft a backup.
You can get a backup in free agency.
No, I ain't spending no money on no backup free. Get
I
a
think
guy
that's what
the
it is.
fifth or
They didn't wanna
sixth,
spend
and
money
you giving
there.
them pennies, bro.
Yeah.
You giving them pennies, bro.
Isn't Will back on the team?
Will Greer got something. Yeah, he
They
got
gonna,
a.
they gonna let Will
listen.
and Coop compete at offseason again.
You can
I don't think they're
get
going to resign Coop.
And
though.
I would be okay with that, honestly.
Unless Coop takes like a really, really team-friendly deal, I don't see him. They want to spend that much money on backup because they just wasted $5 million last year on our boy Trey Lance. So
That's
that
what I'm
they've
saying, like-
wasted resources and money already.
I don't see. I don't know.
Someone that
That's
didn't
what
even touch the
I don't
field.
see them. I don't with the draft picks that we have. I don't see them drafting a quarterback before round 5.
Yeah, it's
Unless-
not. Yeah, it's gonna be a.
You know
It's
what I
gonna
mean?
be a late.
Unless they were
round.
looking to groom somebody. That's what I'm saying. Like, and if they're talking about a Jackson Dart, that's going to be a groom. That's a grooming.
He
type
going in the
situation.
first round. Watch.
What, Jackson Dart?
Yeah, he gonna go-
good.
watch.
Though, but he ain't going.
Nah,
He gonna go in the
he-
first
he
round.
could
He's
be
gonna
this
be.
year's
He's probably gonna
bonus.
be the first pick of the second round.
He's good. I like
He'd be
it.
like a Will Levis.
I can see someone get scared that think he may not be there day 2, and like fuck it,
I mean,
let's.
Jackson Dark is slinging that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's slinging around, man.
I love SEC. I love SEC
But-
players. Period.
Yeah.
I just-
mine up.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm happy
Yeah.
they did that because that just means that they should get another contract in Dallas.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's gonna be interesting.
They gotta let my guy retire. The Cowboys have never let a franchise quarterback play anywhere else. Y'all know that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
None of their other franchise quarterbacks ever put on another jersey. Don't let that change with Dak. That's all I got to say.
I thought Quincy Carter went to the Jets.
Quincy Carter wasn't no damn
Well, I guess
franchise quarterback.
Hey man, everybody
Hey,
has on the show.
they went
Watch out,
10-6 with Quincy Carter.
telling
He
you
wasn't
all.
no franchise quarterback though, bro. We just seen the Vikings go 13-4 with Sam Darnold.
Quincy Carter, we respect everything you did for the Cowboys organization.
He's an unwanted opinion. Unwanted
Listen,
opinion.
I will criticize any player, but the things that those players give to play the game, granted they get paid a lot, but they put a lot on the line, their bodies, their health, their long-term health. You got to give them the respect where it's due, man. That's just all I say to the fans, man.
Well, they all got the respect. Like you said, at the end of the day, it ain't going to stop me, you, or them from saying that they asked today.
Yeah.
If they were asked that day.
Yeah. It's just, I mean,
that's just what it is. Like I said, I'm telling you, I'll be the first to tell you, I respect, like I said, because again, we have GP and I have that different perspective that we not only are fans, we see truly what y'all go through. Not only with our brothers, but the other players as well. Like I said, we have a relationship with these guys. We see the work ethic y'all have, everything you put, and I know that ain't just for the Cowboys. I know that's around the league.
Right.
But just as anybody on these big networks will say, when they think you playing bad and they get paid all these millions of dollars to go on national TV and say you playing bad, don't get mad at us little guys when we do the same thing.
Yeah.
We go get on our platforms and say the same thing. Hey, today you played terribly.
Yeah.
And it is what it is.
Yeah.
So, out of these names that are free agents right now for the Dallas, who do you think is more likely to come back? Let's start with this one. All right. We've got DeMarcus Lawrence.
Yep.
He got to be
Better.
Okay.
I need
better.
D-Law back. I need him
You and I
back.
both.
But you
I
boy
need him
shaking
back.
his head. Who's the veteran leader?
No,
of this
D-Law got to come back.
D-Law got
He got to
just
come
golf
back.
with my
Terrence.
boy.
Shaking
Just
your
golf with
head
my
over
boy.
there, TP.
He's still strong as hell. Still got all that
nah,
power.
D-Law gotta be back.
D-Law gotta
I'm
come back.
shaking my head.
Why you shaking your head? Break it down.
because I've been out on him since he said that shit to Stephen A. I mean, I don't.
He got tired.
Yes.
I mean, they bamboozled. They hoodwinked. that
Man, he was
brother.
emotionally
He was
tired.
emotionally-
I told you why he was emotionally tired, Terrence.
I'm never getting
It was a power struggle going
Come
on
on
all
with
year.
it,
All right.
Terrence.
We gonna run through
I
this
told
list.
y'all he was
We're
tired.
gonna run through
Come
this
on
because it's kind of a long list. So
Okay.
we're gonna be quick with this. All right. Brandon Cooks.
Yes.
Okay. Trey Lance.
No.
Brian Anger.
No. Punter?
Yeah. I mean, why not? Yeah.
Eric Kendricks.
Yes.
Cup of
All
coffee
right.
for him.
Jordan Lewis.
Yes.
Cooper Rush.
Yeah.
Will Greer, baby.
I don't mind.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
about to say.
I don't mind.
matter.
Will Greer.
Linville Joseph.
No.
He long in the tooth.
Okay.
Man.
And I'm 48 years old.
Okay.
First
Long snapper
48.
Trent Sieg.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
yeah, come on with it.
Chuma Edoga.
No.
He's not
He
that
gonna
bad.
get that kill back there. I don't want to hear that.
Hold on.
Uh-uh.
He's not that bad. He almost got that killed.
I seen it. Multiple. And that
I'm
Miami
about to
game,
say
he was
multiple times.
welcome to my quarterback's knees.
To your point, before you get out that
getting
point.
better.
No, we ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for
He a
that.
veteran at
Dak
that point.
31.
But
We ain't got time for
to
getting
that
better.
To that point, he ain't bad like you said, but when he glitches,
No.
It's
That
a bad glitch.
No.
It's a
man,
bad
that joker
glitch.
like
All
that.
right.
No.
Go ahead.
All right. Rico Dowdle.
Yes.
Yes. Depending on the money.
With extensions or without?
You can
He's
give Rico an
unrestricted.
extension. I like Rico.
Y'all,
Extension. Oh, damn.
Lord, the only one that caught the joke, bruh.
I caught it after.
A lot of only one that caught the joke. That man got a fade, then came back with his dreads back.
Hey man, sure Rico gonna be really mad at me now.
God damn.
But his market value is $6.
Rico Argado,
It's a
man.
lot of money, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Y'all too rich not to be able to take a joke, damn it.
I'll let him see the market.
For
and if
real.
he don't get nothing
For
back,
real.
I'm gonna say like old folks stay from Mississippi with his hat in his hand. If he come back, I'll bring him in.
All right. Chauncey Goldston.
Yes.
Yeah,
my
I
guy.
like Chauncey.
I like Chauncey.
Nick Vigil.
No.
Amani Oruwariye.
No.
Yeah.
Touch that ball, boy. Warrior.
That was a Michael Buddy hire right
I think
there.
Will Greer's already signed. So
Yeah.
Will Greer's already
I'm
signed.
good with Will.
Darius Harris, he's
decent,
already
though.
signed.
He's the best.
Carlos
Just
Watkins.
that one play.
Yeah, bring him in. You gotta have some size on that line.
Carl Lawson.
I
Yes.
want him back.
Yes.
We need
Yeah.
Carl
He
Lawson
showed
back.
up. He showed
Here's
up.
someone I like. Izzy Mukwame.
Yes.
Honestly,
Size of DB.
on a personal tip, if they're not going to use him, I want him to go somewhere else.
Okay.
Easy. Yeah.
So he
Who
can
is
show
he?
it.
So you can show it.
Yeah, like if they're not going to use him,
Izzy can get busy.
Exactly. Like if they're not going to use him,
South Carolina.
I want him to
I think he's gonna get used.
find greener pastures.
He's a good tackling DB. I think he'll get used in this
And
game.
we thin. Like
From
if
what
I said it, we
heard, he
thin.
was
Ain't no
in
way
the
we can afford
doghouse
to let him
with
go.
Al Harris. Like from what I heard, he was in the doghouse. Al Harris,
Here's a guy I like too. Marquise Bell.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
yeah.
Cavante Turpin.
Yes.
And that's it. That's all the ones that the Cowboys haven't signed yet that are free
They
agents.
put that premium on him.
Marquise
So
Bell
what
for
about
sure.
we
Marquise
agreed
Bell
to get
for
rid
sure.
of two?
You said what?
I said, well, we agreed as a group unanimously to get rid of two,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
and then one fringe player with him with D-Law.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's
Man, you gotta
personal.
bring D-Law
Hey,
back,
personal.
man.
It depends on the money for me.
With D-Law.
He's still
I
getting
don't-
paid
I
here.
don't-
Let me ask you this: who's the veteran defensive leader on this team?
We don't have one.
Exactly. That's why we need D-Law
Why
back.
we need D-Law.
Well, I would say
Well,
Trayvon. I would say Trayvon. in
I
this
mean,
deal.
y'all-
No.
If
No,
for
I mean,
some
been
reason
on this
D-Law's
team
not
the
brought
longest.
back, you would hope Kendricks could be the damn veteran leader.
If
Yeah.
he's back.
Yeah.
That's true. Now that's true.
That's if he's back.
But Kendricks was
He
was-
got to
was-
come back in. We have one linebacker coming back from injury.
Leofau, right.
we got Marist,
Leofau.
we got Marist, we got the Marvion. Is the Damone probably
Damone
gonna get
Clark,
Damone
baby.
probably gonna get released though. He probably gonna be a
Yeah.
cap casualty for real. He probably gonna be a cap casualty.
Yeah.
You're right.
Linebackers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need Eric Kendricks back.
Eric Kendricks was more of a Zim deal, right?
Yeah, that's
but
what I was
still.
thinking.
If anything,
But did you see him and Overshine together before
Yes.
Overshine got hurt?
And that bond that they
And
had.
I'm telling you, Kendrick played. That's where I say he can be that veteran leader.
let me tell you something. Nick Bolton, he's a
Yeah.
free agent, right?
Yeah.
His
Do you
cap,
see Dallas spending money like that on
13,
linebacker?
13 million.
No.
The kid is only 24, and he
Yeah.
got 2 Super
Coming
Bowl
off a
rings
rookie-
already.
Coming off a rookie contract.
Yeah.
There ain't no way I don't invest in
that kind of championship.
No.
uh,
I don't
You
think so at
got
all.
you got 2 rings.
And he 24.
You 24 and you ain't on the team.
Man,
Yeah.
he's a
You know what that
Cat
means?
casualty.
cap
Nah,
casualty
you don't
for
let
the
it-
Chiefs.
Cap,
You don't let a guy that's
you don't
on
let
his
a guy
first
like
contract
that
go for
exactly
cap
a first
casualty
contract
purposes.
like that, and you're a 2-time champ. You ain't a cap casualty.
Yeah,
There's something
yeah.
else we don't like about you.
Yeah,
What?
it's something else.
Y'all don't like?
I'm not saying we don't.
No, I'm just, yeah, we
I'm
talking
saying
about the
for him to be available.
Okay.
There's something wrong.
Yeah,
Oh,
It's a character issue. It's
just-
some kind of injury
I
dealing
would
with
say They
something.
don't want to pay him.
yeah. They probably don't want.
All right, so I'm going to go through this list real quick. This is according to NFL.com. This is how they rank some of the top
So then what
players.
they gonna make us pay him? If they don't want to pay him, what they
yeah. So this is what NFL.com has ranked some of the top free agents in their mind going into free agency. All right. Number 1, they have Milton Williams as the number 1 free agent.
I don't want no Eagles.
Okay. Number 2,
I'll
they
take a
have
Milton Williams.
Nah,
What?
Nah, them Eagles gonna be playing the same when they come to Dallas. We just talked about that.
Okay.
I don't want no Eagles,
I'll
bro.
take a Milton
all right.
Williams.
Number 2, they got Ronnie Stanley from
How old is he? He like
Running back?
31.
No,
He's 31.
offensive
Oh,
Zach Bond is ranked number 3 according to NFL.com.
Zach Bond, he gonna go back to Philly, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 4,
I hope he- I
Sam
hope he get a
Darnold.
bag.
Sam Darnold's ranked number 4.
He going back to Minnesota.
He going back
Yeah.
to Minnesota.
Shit, they not tagging him.
Number 5 is Josh Sweat.
That's Philly, ain't it?
Yep.
Yeah, it's Philly. He can bring his ass over here though.
Okay. 6, Chris Godwin.
Nah.
Nah, he's
Yeah,
if-
he's
before
cooked.
the injuries.
Them legs
Yeah.
cooked, bro.
Yeah, he Derrick Rose now though.
Wow.
What? I love Derrick Rose.
We understood the
Derrick
reference.
Rose-
We understood the reference.
Okay.
Number 7, they have Carlton Davis, cornerback.
That's cornerback from
Yep.
Detroit.
I like that.
Number
I don't
8,
even know who that
they
is.
have
Last year.
Javarius Ward,
Tampa.
ranked number 8.
I like Ward.
Bring-
I,
like
I
Ward.
need to know if
Bring
his
all Mississippi
emotional
boys
state
back.
is intact.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Because that's some heavy stuff
Yeah.
Javarius Ward was dealing with.
yeah,
so
he was dealing with a lot.
He,
Number-
he lost his child.
Yeah.
last season,
Oh, man, yeah.
so.
Yeah, bring
heart
him
goes
in.
out to him.
Bring him in, man. We
See
embrace
what he
him.
got. Yeah, see
All
what
right.
he's thinking about.
Number 9, DJ Reed.
I like
That's-
him.
I like him
That's
too.
That's
DB.
the okay.
Jets.
DB.
And
Jets.
10 and 11 are two names I think could be tied to the Cowboys.
Who?
Number 10, they have ranked Devontae Adams.
Wrong.
Okay.
I'm with it, but it ain't gonna happen.
It ain't
I don't
gonna
think it's
happen.
gonna happen. I think he gonna want too much money still.
13 million.
11.
Nah, he gonna want more. I think he gonna want like 18, bro. Watch.
Who do you think number 11 is?
Yeah.
Who do y'all think number 11 is? If Devontae's 10, who do you think is 11?
Nick Chubb,
Nah, Nick
Tyler
Chubb.
Lockett.
Devontae.
Cooper Cup.
I don't know. How many players there?
Amari Cooper. They have
Amari
Amari
Cooper.
Ooh,
They got Murray at 11?
bring Mari
Yeah.
back, man.
NFL
That's who
logo.
I want back.
Cooper coming back. I can see him coming back.
I can see him come back. I think he
I
still got a
want him
house
coming
here,
back.
don't he?
Nobody
He
said
still got.
was-
He,
still
he
got a
bought
house
the
here.
house.
He
with
loved
the-
that.
I'm about to say
He was in Buffalo
Yeah.
talking about Dallas.
Hey,
real
y'all
talk.
talk-
Real talk.
Y'all talked about Nick Bolton. He's ranked number 16 on his list.
Oh wow.
Who else is really on here?
Great Greenlaw.
Dre Green. He's
He probably
Yeah, he was
Greenlaw.
up there. Drake Greenlaw was here. I can tell you right now.
He
He's
coming
14.
off of that injury.
Drake Greenlaw is number 14 on his list.
Okay.
So let me try to think.
and he want more than approve it. He already told San Francisco he want more than approve it.
Oh, here's a guy I had like coming out of the draft. Ranked number 20. Trayvon Morick out of TCU.
That safety.
That safety. That was a guy I had like.
a young guy. Damn, he a free agent?
He a free agent.
Free agent.
Yeah.
He's
Ooh,
a
Asante
salary
Samuel
casualty.
Jr.
He's a cap casualty.
Yeah, he is.
Asante.
I think his value was around like 14, 15 million a year or something like that.
I'll take a fly.
That's what I'm
at Asante,
saying.
though.
That's the thing. What in our history says we gonna pay any of these players?
Well, okay. Let me attack this part of it. Let me attack
Nothing
this.
in our
so,
history.
so we just opened up
But
$70 million.
When in our history, I'm
cap.
about to say, when in our history have we made these moves right before free
A
agency?
You
week,
just said
a
you don't
week
even think
ahead
we
of
gonna
time.
win this year.
A week ahead of time.
Listen. I don't think we're going to
So you have no
this
hope.
year.
So
Last
therefore
time
we
we
ain't bring
did that,
nobody in.
I'll tell you the last time.
Listen. I don't think we're going to win this year, but that's just right now. They could easily change my mind.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you. I
come on
appreciate
with
that.
it.
I appreciate that.
Appreciate you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
I
you for
mean-
letting
With
us
that, okay, but
Yeah,
again,
I mean, they could easily.
now these caps. Now I said again, we know, or at least we expect, most of these moves are being done to, of course, tie Micah down.
Yeah.
Okay.
We get him done. We get that cap space. We've been in this boat before.
Yeah.
When?
And brought nobody.
No, here's the difference though.
When DeMarcus
Let me
Lawrence was
break
a
it
free
down.
agent.
Let
That's what happened. Yeah.
Let me break it down real
yeah.
quick. Here's the difference. CD Dak restructures opened up $57 million by itself. You extend Micah Parsons, that gives you an extra 18. I think it opens up like 18 million.
Take
more.
away $20 million for dead cap money.
No, they already.
They already did. All that stuff is already figured in. It's already figured in.
Keep going. Keep cooking.
The
keep
Osa Digizua contract, cool. You got that done already. Take 20 off top of what you would have had. They really are going to have like 60 to 70 million unaccounted for. Unaccounted for with their free agents already signed that they want back.
No, I saw it at 70. I saw it at 71. By the last time I saw somebody do all their numbers and their restructuring was at 71.
Right.
And again, the only reason I ask is because, again, y'all witnessed it. I'm just talking about the history, and this ain't nothing to say about the organization.
Right.
Dak was on a rookie deal for 4 years.
Yeah.
He didn't have 25 free agents that season. That's the biggest
They didn't
difference.
bring in any, though.
Right, but they have to though, or they won't have a football team. They have to do free agency this year.
And to be fair, man, we had Jason Garrett.
Real talk.
Let's be
I'm about to
fair.
say,
You know what I'm saying?
And that's
I think
something-
that-
hey.
I think Shotty is going to do something a whole
And that's
lot.
I
some
love
point.
Shotty.
I
Really,
love
that's
Shotty
my
too.
dude.
That's
That's
my
a
dude. I'm the
point.
number one fan right now.
This is a point I told him on the phone
I
yesterday.
think
Right.
they trying to do everything to prove themselves right, bro.
Come on with it.
That too, but also here
I'm with it.
In my honest opinion,
Selectively.
I'm gonna sit up for this. I told this guy this yesterday on the phone yesterday. I was like, damn, Dallas ain't moved like this in like forever. And I was thinking about it, and we had a conversation. I don't think Dallas really respected Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I really don't think they respected him.
I don't think they understood the vision. I think that's what it was. They
I don't
understood
think
the
he
direction,
spoke
bro.
up the way he
think
should
they
have spoke
believe-
up.
I don't think they
I
believe
think
in him,
think
so yeah, this
Shotty
is
can
what it is.
voice his opinion like, hey, this is what I think we need to do. This is what we need to do. And I think Shotty's making his shit known. Like, yo, I'm one of the big dogs here. You want me to lead this team here? This is what we need. I think Mike McCarthy was like, yeah, sure, buddy, whatever you want to do.
The house,
yeah,
the
Jerry.
house,
No
the house
problem,
was
Jerry.
divided with Mike McCarthy. It was already reported that Stephen Jones, he wanted someone else. He didn't really want Mike McCarthy. Jerry wanted Mike McCarthy. So it was the house divided with that particular situation. And now that you had Mike McCarthy, those 12-5, you had no choice but to bring him back for that last final year to see, okay, let's see what else he got. But now that they got a whole fresh sheet of paper, I'm thinking that they're going to give him something
And I ain't been
different.
asking y'all that. Y'all good with the Shotty hire?
Yeah, I'm
Hell
cool with
yeah.
that. Yeah.
I was the main person campaigning for, bro. When I tell you,
And
I was
after that
probably
staff
the
he
main
built, bro,
person.
That staff is amazing.
I thank y'all.
Listen,
No,
that's
when
an
they,
amazing
people
staff.
asking me, Dad, they didn't even look at anybody. Y'all. That's what I told people. I was like, y'all hadn't met Shotty.
Once I heard
Oh,
the
yeah, I
interview,
talked to him.
I knew they made
Yeah.
the right hire.
I'm not saying. I'm saying like people that was like
about to say,
hitting me up and like
I was-
criticizing. I'm like, y'all
No,
hadn't met Shotty.
they haven't.
When-
I heard what I need to hear in the press conference.
He's fiery.
about to say,
He's able to give.
No, he's
you-
genuine. Forget fiery. He's genuine.
True, and he got football.
He's genuine.
He got football pedigree when he's
Yeah.
breaking it down. It
Yeah.
ain't none of that wee woo saucy stuff. He's really talking
Football.
football stuff. You know.
Yeah, he's a leader.
Yeah,
You
when
could
they
tell
said that-
Shotty's a leader, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, imagine being Mike McCarthy and betting
When
on
the
yourself
players wanted them as the
and
coach,
not
that's
fucking
unreal,
hitting.
bro.
Getting anything. Man.
Like,
It's
if
like
you-
imagine
if you want
even
a
New
team full of
Orleans
grown
didn't want
men-
you.
Man, like Shotty coming
they,
to
like-
Shotty coming to the cookout.
Yeah.
Shotty been to the cookout. Ain't no Shotty coming to the cookout.
Yeah,
Shotty
he
been to the cookout.
I'm a
He out
big
there
He
fan
doing
of
the
Shotty.
Cupid Shuffle with the
Oh,
cookout,
he
right?
out there playing basketball with us, like for real. Like
He
they out
and
there trying
Bones
to get
talking about
shots up.
dominoes.
I hated how everybody was trying to bury him before man even had a chance. I'm like, bro, do y'all look at his resume?
Because
With
they
the Jets, he
want-
had Mark Sanchez and had a
want
number one
splashy.
rushing offense.
They want splashy. They want big names. That's
Yeah.
what
They
want,
wanted Dion.
splashy.
They wanted Prime.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, playmaker. He played that
him
up.
a little bit just to entertain
Prime,
that.
I knew Prime
No,
was unaffordable.
no,
Prime was unaffordable.
no, bro.
Yeah.
They weren't gonna pay that money to get him out.
Prime
of the contract.
superpower works in college, not the NFL.
And
the
even,
NFL has a
and
salary
even if
cap.
it did work in the NFL, I don't think the man has done everything to keep Shador next to him.
Yeah.
I don't think you come to the Cowboys knowing you can't land Shador.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I wasn't going for that. I'm not. No. Nope.
Who's the new head coach now in Las Vegas?
Pete Carroll.
Yeah, Pete
Okay, it's Pete Carroll. All right. So that's what I'm saying. They gonna run the ball.
They gonna
Pete
run.
Carroll's gonna run the ball. So that's why I'm thinking. Shit. That's if they get a quarterback in free agency, they still got to draft a quarterback at some point to develop. But I can see them motherfuckers taking Genty as high as 6.
Get him out of the way, please.
Look, he tagged
Look,
on
man.
Genty at all.
Out
man.
of
He
the way.
don't want Genty.
And it's not that I don't like Genty's game.
What
I
you don't
like,
like?
No, I like Genty's game. I just don't think a running back. I think we have bigger needs than a running back right there, especially with the other running backs. Because again, I might get stepped on for it. When y'all want to talk about when it matters, who showed up when it played,
Right.
Bo Scatterboo stepped all over Genty to me. He did it in a bigger time
Scatterboo.
game again in the SEC.
You get him in the 5th round.
Yeah, you get skated.
No,
take him.
No. His stock is Scatterboo stock is
High.
going up.
Thank you.
It is going up.
They've
Well, you
they've
can-
shown what he showed what he
yeah,
had
you
to
can
do
get
against high talent.
Sampson.
Yeah.
You can get
Bro.
what was it 40 time? What's Scat Boo?
He ain't even run one.
He didn't run
He
one
ain't
like
run.
that.
He gonna run on pro day.
He gonna run
Yeah.
pro day.
He gonna run pro day. But I tell you, if you again, I don't think he makes it to the 5th round. But if for some reason Bo Scatterboo is sitting there at the 5th round, the Dallas Cowboys on the clock, you better take him.
What about DJ Giddens? You saw him?
Yeah,
Kansas
Yeah.
State running
He
back.
nice too.
I think he'll be a later pick, like round 5, round 4.
I think
maybe somewhere around there. Well, we
he
don't have a fourth round pick.
looking like
I think we
third
can get him in-
round.
I think we can get him in 3rd round.
Yeah, he looking at
I
that-
just
he
like
looking at
I
that
like
third
I like
round.
Scatterboo's game, bro. He's a downhill, get the hell out of my way type runner.
I think there's gonna be a run of running backs. I think at one point in the draft, we just gonna see fucking all those
Oh yeah,
running backs.
but Saquon
just
and Derek
go.
solidified
Yeah,
that. Oh,
for sure.
Yeah.
That's why
They revived that position.
And to a degree, Gibbs too. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gibbs too.
Gibbs too.
Yeah.
Okay,
Good.
Don't
so
take
quick
nothing from him.
question. Let's do this. So we already know Genty's going to be a first-round pick. I'm thinking Omarion Hampton is going to be a first-round pick. Is there another running back in this draft that can sneak into the first round, in y'all opinion?
Where's Amari Hampton play at?
UNC.
Yeah, I was gonna say the North Carolina kid, but that's who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Trevion,
Yeah, no, there's not another one.
Trevion Henderson, they was some reports
Ohio
out
State?
there. Ohio State, they were saying that his blocking ability and his ability to catch out of the backfield, it could be something to warrant at least someone taking a look at that. And then people love speed. There was a guy that ran a real fast 40-time tut. You know, people can probably look at Tut. I forgot his first name. You can look him up. He ran a-
Tarantino.
Nah.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
From West Virginia, I believe, man.
Okay.
That Tut kid.
I like that RJ.
What about our boy, what's his
R.J.
name,
Harvey.
Blue? What
Yeah.
about Blue? What about Blue?
Jaden Blue. He
From
can be
Blue
the
out
third
of,
round.
out of Texas.
4.38.
But I don't
Let me
think
know
he's going
if
to
you
be first
find him.
round.
Yeah.
So, but I think
Yeah.
for sure you got 2 first-round running backs.
You got two
For
You got
sure.
two.
Yeah.
But you know, here's the thing too, and the reason why I think there could be another one, and this happened a couple years ago when Detroit drafted Jahmyr Gibbs, who was projected on a lot of people's board to go in the 2nd round. Fucking that draft, Detroit was like, "Fuck that! We're gonna pick players we like."
Right.
They took an off-ball linebacker and Jack Campbell in the 1st round, who many projected to be like a late 2nd, 3rd round pick that year.
Yeah.
Then they took Jahmyr Gibbs, who was projected to be maybe a 2nd round pick that year. Everyone was like, "Wow, that was high," but it fit their fucking team and their need. And look where it took their team.
I thought they took Branch or whatever. But go ahead.
No. He was in the 2nd round pick when they took Branch.
Okay.
But I say this to say that, bro. Don't get caught up in the positional value and shit. People get caught up like, oh my God, you could have drafted him later. If that nigga fits your team and you don't think he's gonna be there, take that motherfucker. Period.
Yeah.
Do
No,
that.
I agree.
And don't get caught up on combine numbers. Look what these motherfuckers are doing on
Underwear
film.
Olympics.
Look
Yeah.
at their track
It's the
record.
underwear
Oh, but no,
That's
that's
true.
that's where I struggle. I don't even watch the combine no
Yeah.
more because
Right.
it don't show you nothing.
It
And
don't show
that's
you
the
nothing.
Yes.
biggest fucking problem we have with the NFL
don't
is that
show
they
you
stop
nothing but
looking
how good
at
of an
what's on the
athlete you are.
film.
Look what's on the
And
film.
they go, holy shit, he's 6'7", 280. I bet I can make him a star. No,
Yeah.
you can't.
Yeah.
He's not a star.
Yeah.
That's what pisses me off with the biggest one that I've had in Dallas was Taco over TJ.
Oh yeah.
Ah man, the
We're not
Taco
gonna
Charleston
talk
pick,
about
man.
that. Fucking talk about that.
Because he's 6'9"
Fucking
and TJ's only 6'3". No,
Short
bro,
arms,
look at what he
yeah.
does.
That's like old boy this year. I think he's moving up the draft board. Two of them are moving up the draft board. You got the offensive lineman from Mizzou that ran that.
Nimbo. Armand Nimbo.
He's about to fucking run up the draft board.
Yeah, but you go
right
back
now.
and watch him. He's nice.
He's nice, but
he's athletic
those
and
numbers,
he puts them paws on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His numbers, and what's a Nick, the safety from South Carolina, Nick, I ain't even gonna pronounce his last name.
That's because he's having like Byron types. He's having
just
like a
having love.
Byron
No,
type.
they're just
Yeah.
breaking news. Zach Bond re-signed with the Eagles.
Well, we knew that was
I've
gonna
seen
happen.
it. We just said that was about to
Y'all
happen.
smart.
How much
Y'all
though?
smart.
Yeah.
How much though?
I clicked
I
off.
was surprised that boy
Yeah.
Renfro retired today.
Yeah,
Went
we
for
saw
it.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shit, we could keep talking forever, but
Right. You about to run out of film. You about to run out of film in a
no,
minute.
I got like 7 hours on this hoe.
Oh, okay.
But hey, make sure y'all tune in to the Unwanted Opinion podcast, man. Check these boys out. Shit, man, maybe we can tap in and do something like this again. You know, we got so much.
It's a
shit
long ass drive out here, so y'all gotta let me know. It's a
we-
long drive from Prosper.
Prosper.
Hey, man, I live in Melissa, so I'm right there with you, bro.
You took the same job I took then.
Yeah,
It is a long little
yeah.
hike.
That's probably why he was late. If you don't get on the road right there when I got on the road, you catch that traffic. Like, where the hell did this come from?
Yeah.
10 minutes ago, it was clear.
Yeah. Also, you make sure you check these guys out. AOC, Law
Attack
Nation
on
Sports.
Cowboys, baby.
Yeah, make sure you check all these guys out.
But what we need to do is do another show after the draft.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Yeah. Post draft show or something like that.
You know what? Let's do something also prior to the draft. Let's build our draft boards collectively and say, okay, we think this person's going to fall here, here, and here. What y'all think about that? Y'all feel like doing some shit like that?
Oh, y'all too detailed for me. Y'all gonna get 4 picks out of my ass.
I was about to say, bro, I do not scout 500 players every year.
What? I can't. Hey, the boys that
I
be
got
telling
like the
that be
first-
having the whole draft. I'm like, how do you
have time,
to
bro?
do 7 picks like that?
got bills
through
to
all
pay,
these
dog.
players?
Shit be tiring, bro.
I'm gonna tell you who I pray and wish we get, and then we done.
Real talk. I got the first 2 or 3 rounds
Yeah.
for you, bro.
And I'm done.
3 rounds max, man.
So make sure
Yeah.
y'all tap in with all these guys and all their platforms. All right, cool. We start off with positive words. We always go in with positive words. 2 things. The first one being, remember, if you're persistent, you'll get it. If you're consistent, you'll keep it. Consistency is always the key. All right. Now get your swag on. Rub your hands together like you Birdman. Tell yourself, I will boss up mentally.
Right.
I will boss up spiritually.
Right.
I will boss up physically, and I will boss up financially. Invest in yourself. It's your boy Ray. We got the Unwanted Opinion podcast. AOC, Law Nation Sports. We out this thing. We'll see y'all next time. Oh, damn, my sound died. Let's see you next time.
Come on. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the Bass.
Hey, get money all day, get money all night. Sip my